Dear students, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How are you? I hope best for you. I Mukesh Kumar welcomes you to online Mukesh Online Academy. आपका मुकेश ऑनलाइन अकेडमी में स्वागत है. And we are doing the chapter 2 of the NCERT book Class 8 Maths. That is the linear equation in one variable. Okay. So we have already covered this chapter into the 4 previous videos, okay, in which we had covered the introduction, we covered the exercise 2.1, then we covered the exercise 2.2, and different examples we covered along with the exercises. I hope you must have seen those videos. If you have not seen, then I have given the links into the description and you can just go through them. You can see those videos, so then you will be able to understand this video in a better way. Okay, so now in this video we will do the linear equations having variables on the both sides. Till now we had been doing in which the linear variables were only on one side, means left hand side. Now they will be on the both side, left hand side and right hand side also. Okay, so I hope you must have taken out your notebook and pen. Okay, practice with me. You know, math is a subject of practice. Okay, you cannot learn that without practice. More you practice, more you do the learning. Okay, you cannot just learn the math just having a look on it. You have to write it. Okay, so practice along with me. Just don't practice only the NCERT, practice some more books also, which are available in the market from the private publishers. Some little bit difficulties, more difficulties. Okay, so then you will become good into the maths in this chapter. Okay, so if you have any doubt, if you have any query, either through the NCERT or any other that you are following, okay, you can write to me on the WhatsApp or email and we will make another video for your queries. Okay, so I hope you will do that. If you want to do the online classes, live online classes on the through the Zoom app, interactive, both way interaction, then also you can write to me. So we will be happy to share the details with you. You can write to me on the WhatsApp or email also. Okay, so I have given this mail IDs, Instagram ID and Telegram ID and the email ID, phone number into the description. You can follow me on the Instagram and Telegram also, so you will get the instant updates. Okay, so I think you must be enjoying the videos. You must be getting the knowledge from the videos. Kindly share it with your friends. Subscribe it. Ask your friends to subscribe. Okay, and now let's do the further, that means the equations having variables on the both sides. Then we will cover exercise 2.3 in this video. Okay, so now let's start. So dear students, so today we will do the exercise 2.3. Okay, first we will cover the example and then we will cover the exercise 2.3. Okay, so let's start 2.3. So till now we have been doing the equations which were variable on just only on one side. So now in this part, basically we will solve the equations which are having variables on the both sides. So first we will just let us understand the examples, then we will do the exercise. So this example, so first the example 12, okay, that is in continuation that we have been doing. Okay, so in this example 12 we have to solve 2x minus 3 equal to x plus 2. As you can see here, we have the variable on both the sides. So that means we have the question 2x minus 3 equals to x plus 2. So how we will do this question? We will take x to this side and we will take 3 to the other side. Okay, when we take x to the other side, see, when this x is taken to this side, here it is the sign plus, so it will become negative here. So we will write 2x minus x. Now when we take 3 to the other side, so that means 3 is minus here, So on the other side it will become plus. Okay. So it will become 2 plus 3. Now 2x minus x, 2x minus x. It will be x will be equals to 3 plus 2 is 5. So our answer is x equal to 5. Or we can have one more way here, like 2x minus 3 equals to x plus 2. So what we can do, just to remove this minus 3, okay, we can add plus 3 to the both sides. So 2x minus 3 plus 3 equals to x plus 2 plus 3. So it will become minus 3 plus 3 gone. So 2x equals to x plus 5. Now we have to remove this x from the left side. So what we can do, 2x minus x equal to x minus x plus 5. We are subtracting x from both the sides. So this x and x become 0. So x equals to 5. So whatever way you consider it more easy, I think the first way we have done it more easier. That way we can do the question. Okay. Now the example 13. See, in example 13 we have to solve 5x plus 7 upon 2 equals to 3 upon 2x minus 40. Okay. So we have the question 5x plus 7 upon 2 equals to 3 upon 2x minus 40. Okay, same. We can take this 3 by 2 the other side. Okay, and we can take 7 upon 2 the other side. Clear? So it will become 5x minus 3 upon 2x, because here it is plus, here so other side it will be minus, equals to minus 14, and 7 upon 2 when it comes to other side it will become minus 7 upon 2. Okay. So now we will take LCM, we will write 1 here, we will write 1 here. So 2 will be the LCM for both the sides. Okay. So here 5x into 2 upon 1 into 2 minus 3 upon 2x will be equals to minus 14 into 2 upon 1 into 2 minus 7 upon 2. Okay. So 5x into 2 is 10x upon 2 minus 3x upon 2 will be equals to minus 28 upon 2 minus 7 upon 2. So the 2 is the common LCM. So we have 10x minus 3x will be equals to minus 28 minus 7 upon. Okay. So it will be 7x upon 2. 10x minus 3x is 7x, and minus 28 minus 7 is minus 35 upon 2. Now since both the sides 2 and 2 in the denominator are same, so they will be divided. So we will write 7x equals to minus 35. Okay. So now this 7 will go to the other side as a division. So x equals to minus 35 upon 7. We will divide them, 7 5 35. So we will get the answer x equals to minus. So this is the one way of doing this question. Okay. I will tell you one more way of doing the question. The second way we will study. Okay. So we have the question 5x plus 7 upon 2 equals to 3 by 2x minus 40. So we will just, what will we do? We will multiply the whole equation by 2. Multiply each term by 2, because 2 is the LCM for both. Okay. So it will become 2 into 5x plus 7 upon 2 into 2 equals to 3 upon x upon 2 into 2 minus 14 into 2. So 2 into 5x will be 10x. This 2 and this 2 will be divided, plus 7. This 2 and this 2 will be divided, equal to 3x minus 14 into 2 is 20. So now what will we do? We will take 3x to the other side. So it will become 10x minus 3x. And we will take 7 to the other side. It will become minus 28 minus 7. So 10x minus 3x becomes 7x. Minus 28 minus 7 will become minus 35. So the x will be equal to minus 35 upon 7. 7 5 is 35. So x equals to minus 5 is the answer. So I have told you the both way of doing the questions. So whatever way you like, you can do by that. Okay. So now let's start the exercise 2.3. So we have the first question here. 3x equals to 2x plus 8. Okay. So what will we do? We will shift this 2x to the other side. So this will become minus. So it will become 3x minus 2x equals to 18. And now we have the 3x minus 2x is x. So x equals to 18 is the answer to this question. Okay. In the second question, we have variable on both sides and the constants also on the both sides. We have question 5t minus 3 equals to 3t minus 5. Okay. So we will shift 3t to the other side. This 3t. Okay. Since it is positive here, so it will become negative here. 5t minus 3t. Then we will put equal sign. And then we will take 3 to the other side. Since it is negative here, so it will become positive. So 3 minus, and 5t minus 3t becomes 2t because 5 minus 3 is 2 and 3 minus 5 is minus 2. Okay. So now we will take 2 to the other side, so it will divide. So t equal to minus 2 upon 2. So 2 and 2 divided 1. So we got the answer t equals to minus 1 is the answer. Okay. So now we will do the third question. In third question, we have 5x plus 9 equal to 5 plus 3x. Okay, same way we will do this question also. We will take 3x to the this side, left side, and 9 to the right side. Okay, so this 5x, this 3x when it goes to other side will become minus 3x because it has the positive sign here, equals to, then we have write 5. Now 9 when it goes to the other side, it will become minus. So 5 minus 3 is 2, so that means 2x, and 5 minus 9 is minus 4. Okay, because 9 minus 5 is 4, since minus 9 is there, so we have got the minus 4. Now we will take 2 to the other side, it will divide it. So x equals to minus 4 upon 2, 2 to the 4, so we got x equals to minus 2 is the answer of this question. Okay, now let's do the fourth question. See, in the fourth question we have 4z plus 3 equal to 6 plus 2z. It will be done in the same way. Okay, so we will take 2z to this side, so it will become negative to this side, and we will take 3 to the other side, so it will become also negative. So we will write 4z, 2z when taken to the other side, it will become minus 2z equal to 6. 3 taken to the right hand side, it will become minus 3. Okay, so 4 minus 2 is 2, so that means 2z. 6 minus 3 is 3, so we got. Okay, so now 2 will be taken to the other side, so it will divide on the other side. So z equals to 3 upon 2, or we can write which is equal to 1 upon 2 is also the answer. Okay, because we can convert this into the mixed fractions. 2 1 are 2, 1, so we got 1 upon 2 is the answer. Okay, so now let's do the fifth question. So in the fifth question we have 2x minus 1 equals to 14 minus x. Okay, so again we will take x to the other side, so it will become plus x, and 1 to the right hand side, it will become also plus. Okay, so we will write 2x minus x. When this one is taken to the other side, then it will become plus x, then we will put equal sign, then 14. Now we will take 1 to the other side, so it will become plus. Now 2x, then since there is no variable with the x, so that means it is 1x. Okay, so it means 2x plus 1x means 3x. 14 plus 1 is 15. Now 3 will go to the other side, so it will divide the other side. So that means x equals to 15 upon 3. So we 3 5 are 15. So we got x equals to 5 is the answer. The value of x is 5. Now let's do the sixth question. So in the sixth question we have 8x plus 4 equal to 3 bracket x minus 1 plus 7. So here first we will use the BODMAS rule. Means we will solve this bracket first. Okay, so we will write 8x plus 4 equal to distributive rule we will use there. Distributive property that we have learned. That means 3 into x is 3x. Then we will put minus sign. Then we will multiply 3 and 1. Okay, so it will become minus 3 plus 7. Now we will solve minus 3 and 7. So 8x plus 4 equals to 3x minus 7, and minus 3 will become 4. So it is plus 4. So now we will take 4 to the other side and 3x to the right hand side, left hand side. We will take 3x to the left hand side so it will become negative, and we will take 4 to the right hand side, so it will become also negative. So we will have 8x minus 3x equal to 4 minus 4. 8x minus 3x means 8 minus 3 is 5x. 4 minus 4 is 0. Now we will take 5 to the other side. So that means x equal to 0 upon 5. And when 0 is divided by any number, then the result is 0. So we got the answer x equals to 0 is the answer. Okay. Now let's do the 7th question. So in the 7th question, we have x equal to 4 by 5 bracket x plus 10. Okay. So that means we are having the fractions here. Okay. So what will we do? We will solve the right hand side first, the bracket. So we will get x 4 upon 5 multiplied with the x. We will use the distributive rule here. Means 4 upon 5 will be multiplied with x also and with 10 also. Okay. So we will write 4x upon 5 plus 10 into 4 upon 5. Okay. So 5 to the 10. So we will get x equals to 4x upon 5 plus 2 into 4 is 8. Now we will shift 4x to the other side. This 4x to the other side, here it is positive, the other side it will become negative. So we will write x minus 4x upon 5, we can write 1 also here, equals to 8. Okay. So now we will take LCM 5, so it will become 5x minus 4x upon 5 equals to 8. 5 minus 4 is 1. That means x upon 5 is equals to 8. We will cross multiply it. So that means x equals to 8 into 5. So we got the answer x equals to 40. This is the one way of doing the question. We can have the another way of doing this question. Okay. Let's see what is the another way of doing this question. We have the x equals to 4 upon 5 bracket x plus 10. We can write it like this. Okay. So this 5 then 10 will be multiplied with the x as a cross multiplication. So we will have 5x equal to 4 bracket x plus 10. Now this 4 can be multiplied with x and this 4 can be multiplied with 10 also by using the distributive. So 5x equals to 4x plus 4 into 10 is 40. Now we will take 4x to the other side. So it will become 5x minus 4x equals to 40. And 5 minus 4 is 1. So the variable 1 is not required to be written. So x equals to 40, we get the answer. So anyway, either first way or second way, whatever way you like is more easier. You can do that by that method. Okay. So let's do the 8th question. So the 8th question also we have the fractions 2x upon 3 plus 1 equal to 7x upon 15 plus 3. Okay. So now what we can do, I will just explain you in the two different ways. So first we will shift this 7x upon 15 to the other side and 1 also to the right hand side. So when we shift 7x upon 15 to the left hand side, it will become minus 7x upon 15. Now then 3, when 1 is shifted, then it will become 1. Okay. The LCM of 3 and 15 is 15. So that means 2x into 5, because 3 5 is 15, upon 3 into 5 minus 7x upon 15 equals to 3 minus 1 is. So 2x into 5 is 10x upon 15 minus 7x upon 15 equals to, now 10x, 15 we have got 10x minus 7x equals to 2. That means 3x upon 15 equals to. Now we can divide 3 and 15. 3 1 is 3, 3 5 is 15. So 1 into x is x. So x upon 5 equal to 2. Now we can multiply 5 with the 2 because 5 is in division. So other side it will be in multiplication, or it is just cross multiplication we can do. So x equals to 2 into 5. So we got the answer x equals to 10 is the answer. Okay. There is another way of doing this question. We can do by that method also. See, look at the another method. So we have 2x upon 3 plus 1 equals to 7x upon 15 plus 3. Okay. See, the LCM of 3 and 15 is 15. So LCM is 15. So we can, what we can do, multiply each term 15. Okay, so we will have 2x upon 3 into 15 plus 1 into 15 equals to 7x upon 15 into 15 plus 3 into 15. Okay, so 3 5 is 15. So we will get 5 into 2 is 10x. Then 1 into 15. This 15 and 15 is divided. So we will get the 7x because 1 will become here. And 3 into 15 is 45. Now we will take 7x to the left hand side and 15 to the right hand side. So we get 10x minus 7x equals to 45 minus 15. 10 minus 7 is 3. So we got 3x. 15 minus 45 minus 15 is 30. So now we will take 3 to the other side. So it will divide. So x equals to 30 upon 3. So 3 10 are 30. So we got x equals to 10. This is one more way of doing this question. Okay, I hope you would have understood both the ways. So whatever way you like, you can follow those ways. Okay, so now let's do the ninth question. So we have the ninth question, 2y plus 5 by 3 equal to 26 by 3 minus y. Okay, so this also we will do by the two different methods. So in the first way, we will just shift minus y, we will shift this minus y to the left hand side and 5 by to the right hand side. So when we shift y to the left hand side, so it will become 2y plus y, then equal sign 26 upon 3. Then when we shift 5 upon 3 to the right hand side, it will become negative minus 5y. So 2y plus y is 3y. Okay. So 26 minus 5. We will write the 3 as the LCM. 26 minus 5. So 3y equals to 21 upon 3. Okay. So 3 and 21 will be divided. So 3 7 is 21. So we got 3y equals to 7. Now 3 will come as a division to the other side. So y equals to 7 upon 3 is the answer of this question. Okay. Let's do the another way of doing this question. So we have the question 2y plus 5 upon 3 equals to 26 by 3 minus. So we have the LCM 3. So that means multiply each term by 3. So that means 2y into 3 plus 5 upon 3 into 3 equals to 26 upon 3 into 3 minus y into 3. So 2y into 3 became 6y. For this 5 by 3 and 3 is divided. That means plus 5 is there. Same with 3 and 3 is divided 26 and minus 3y. Okay, now we will shift 3y to the other side. It will become positive here. So 6y plus 3y equals to 26 and we will shift this 5 to the other side. It will become minus 5. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9y, 26 minus 5 is 21. Now y equals to 21 upon 9. So we can divide them by 3. 3 7 is 21. 3 3 is 9. So we got the answer y equals to 7 upon 3. So whatever way you have liked it, so you can do by that method. Now let's do the 10th question. In the 10th question, we have 3m equal to 5m minus 8 upon 5. Okay. So same here. We will shift. We can shift 8 upon 5 to the other side and 3 upon 5 to the right hand side. When we shift 8 upon 5 to the left hand side, it will become plus 8 upon 5 equal to 5m minus 3m. Okay. So now 8 upon 5 equal to 5 minus 3 is 2m. We will cross multiply 5 with the 2. So 8 equals to 5 into 2. M means which is equal to 10. So when we shift 10 to the other side, it will become 8 upon 10 equal to m. So we will divide them by 2. So 2 4 are 8 and 2 5 are 10. So we got 4 upon 5 equal to m, or we can write m equals to 4 upon 5. Okay. We can just choose the another method of doing this question. Okay. So we have 3m equal to 5m minus 8 upon 5. So what we can do, we can multiply the whole equation by 5. Okay. So multiplying each term by 5. So we got 3m into 5 equal to 5m into 5 minus 8 upon 5 into. Okay, so this is 15 m equals to 25 m minus. Now 25 m will be shifted to the other side, so it will become negative, equals to minus. Now we will write 25 here, 15 here, so it will become minus 10. So we will write minus 10 m equals to minus 8. Now this minus 10 m minus 10 will go to the other side, that is division. M equals to minus 8 upon minus. So minus minus will become plus. 2 4 ja 8, 2 5 ja 10. So we got the answer m equals to 4 upon. Okay. So dear students, today we have covered the linear equations which have the variables on both the sides. Okay. Each and every type of question has been covered. So we have covered the example also, and we have covered the 2.3 exercise also. I hope you must have understood the concept behind it. Practice these questions. Okay. In case you have any doubt, then you can write to me on the WhatsApp or email. Okay. So dear students, in the next video, we will do about some more word problems. Okay. And we'll cover some questions, some examples, and some questions from the exercise 2.4, where we will be having the sentences. We will have to convert them into the linear equations. Then we will have to solve to find the answer. Okay, just like we did into the 2.2. Okay, but little more complicated than 2.2. In 2.2 it was more easier. Okay, so thank you so much for your watching. Write your comments about the video, about the topic, or any doubt into the comment section, comment box, or you can write to me on the WhatsApp or email. Now you can follow me on the Telegram and Instagram also. Okay, I have given the mail ID, phone number into the description. I hope you must be practicing the questions. You know, in maths, practice is key. If you practice more, then you get more. Okay, and I hope and I know that you want to become best into the maths. Okay, so you must be practicing. So in case if you are practicing from other books also, and you have doubt about any questions from those books, then also you can just write to me. So definitely we will make another video for your doubts. Okay, we will just solve them and we'll send you. Okay, so this will help other students also. Okay, so if you want to do the online classes on the Zoom app, okay, interactive classes, there we can see both of us clearly and we can interact. Then you can also write to me on the WhatsApp or email. We will happy to share the details with you. Okay, and I hope you must be getting knowledge from these videos. Kindly share it with your friends. Subscribe to it. Ask your friends to subscribe. Thank you so much.